Tonight, Republican nominee Donald Trump gives the biggest speech of his political career. He will accept his party's nomination on the final night of the GOP convention in Cleveland. The speech has taken on new importance as his former rival, Ted Cruz, continues to stir up controversy. CBS 2's Kenneth Craig is live in Cleveland with more for us. Kenneth.
Mary, Ted Cruz certainly tried to explain himself at a breakfast that we went to this morning, but it didn't seem to go over very well, even with many of his own state delegates. One of those delegates.
Senator Cruz, do you regret your remarks last night?
Guys, I'm getting ready to talk to the delegation.
At a breakfast for Texas delegates, Ted Cruz refused to back down about not endorsing Donald Trump.
If you go and slander and attack Heidi, that I'm going to nonetheless come like a servile puppy dog and say thank you very much for maligning my wife and maligning my father.
Cruz stole the show Wednesday night when he snubbed Trump during his speech at the Republican National Convention.
Vote your conscience, vote for candidates up and down the ticket who you trust to defend our freedom.
He was then booed off the stage by many in the crowd who had been cheering up to that point.
I've never heard boos like that. The house, this whole auditorium was literally shaking.
Cruz has rocked not just the Republican convention, but his own state. Texas delegates are split between supporting him and supporting their own party's nominee.
He will never be president. I will campaign against him because all he was doing was helping Hillary Clinton.
It's personal to me because of what Donald Trump did to Ted's family.
People talk about my family, and I get over it. I'm tough.
Trump himself has a chance to win over holdout Republicans when he accepts his party's presidential nomination tonight.
And after Cruz's speech last night, Trump, of course, tweeted out. He said it was no big deal. Trump, of course, though, will take the stage tonight on its fourth and final night. His son said he has a long speech prepared and that he does plan to use a teleprompter. Reporting live in Cleveland, Kenneth Craig, CBS 2 News.
Kenneth, thank you. The Democrat